So once again, our currency of the week is the British pound, and it's going down, but maybe it has reached a bottom. Let's remind everybody what happened. Talk of hard Brexit intensified. Prime Minister Theresa May went to the Conservative Party conference, talking about more sovereignty, more control of immigration, hard Brexit talk, less negotiations for access to the single market. Okay, hard Brexit. And we also heard a retaliation from the other side. Donald Tusk of the European Commission said either no Brexit or hard Brexit, which I guess reflects the opinions of Angela Merkel and François Hollande. These might be negotiation tactics by both sides. And on the British side, it might be a move to please the people that voted for Brexit and the ministers in government that are from the Leave campaign, that were in the Leave campaign. But even if it's just temporary, even if eventually there will be a soft Brexit, the market did respond. That's the flash crash, and that's the weak recovery from the flash crash. Okay, but things never last forever. The flash crash sent again pound under 120, and the pound remains lower. The pound continued ignoring very good data points from the United Kingdom, and for retail sales, purchasing managers indexes, all things like that. But we had some hope in recent days from two fronts. First of all, the Bank of England's Mark Carney said that they're not indifferent to the value of the pound. That means if the pound goes too low, that means inflation moves higher. That means also exports are doing better. So the Bank of England does not have an immediate need to cut interest rates. And if the pound falls too much and they don't cut interest rates, the pound could rise back up. Secondly, political hope comes from more legal opinions. There's, of course, the people that supported Remain before the referendum, and that care about trade, of course. They are trying any legal channel to battle the Brexit, and they say that Parliament should have a vote. Now, we know that members of Parliament are mostly against leaving the European Union. People show that they do want to. Anyway, if it comes to Parliament, things are more complicated. So will politicians go against the will of the people, or will they go with their conscience? Things become more complicated, so the pound had a recovery. So I suspect that the pound might have reached some kind of bottom, okay, at least temporary bottom, at least for the next few days. Part of the fall also in the pound against the dollar was because of the US dollar strength. The pair remains at uncharted territory, but we might see things stabilizing, at least for now. Maybe the pound bottomed out, at least until the next problem. Let's look at the chart of pound dollar in this special segment about the pound. Mention some levels. 123.20 is the high so far. We're shying away from this level. Again, we're expecting big data in the next few days. Jobless claims, retail sales, and next week we have the Bank of England, which will be a bigger event. If the Bank of England does not cut interest rates, we could see maybe a break above 123.20, and 125 is the next level to watch. To the downside, we have 22.80 is sort of temporary support, and look at a few stepping stones over there. 122.20, 121.80, and 121. Of course, the round number of 120 also works as support. So we had some stabilization. I suspect that the pound could move a bit higher, extending the correction if you wish, okay, before moving to the downside. Right, that's the special segment on pound dollar.